My twin sister told me to unalive myself. My mom laughed at the message. I'm feeling incredibly depressed and alone right now, and I just have to share this story with someone who might understand. Back when I was 18, I finally managed to escape my family and go no contact when I left for college. That relief only lasted 2 years though, as guilt slowly crept in, and I ended up going low contact just to ease my conscience. My mom was a nightmare growing up, the kind of abusive that leaves scars both inside and out. She'd strangle us, punch us in the back, and the list goes on. My dad wasn't physically abusive, but he'd considered leaving her multiple times because of the verbal tirades she'd unleash on all of us. Now he's no longer in our lives, but I don't blame him for leaving. As a result of the constant abuse, I've been diagnosed with severe depression and PTSD, which eventually led to me taking medical leave from college. My mom hounded me for 2 months to come home, and I finally caved in. I don't know what I was thinking. I missed having a family, but I guess I was just weak and stupid for giving in. Ever since I returned, my mom's behavior has become increasingly bizarre. She'd try to get me to drink alcohol even though she knows I'm on Celexa. When I'd refuse, she'd give me the silent treatment for days, walking past me like I was some ghost haunting the house. Now, my twin sister is a whole other story. I thought my mom was bad, but my sister takes the cake. A while back, she got into an argument with a guy from her school who also happened to be one of my closest friends. He said something about her weight that got under her skin, and she became obsessed with getting revenge. She started sending him death threats in the mail. The letters were chilling. She'd describe in gruesome detail how she'd watch him suffer, how she'd take pleasure in inflicting pain upon him. She even threatened his family. Eventually, the guy reported the threats to the police, who traced them back to my sister. He was granted a restraining order, and my sister was forced to undergo therapy. Despite everything, my friend and I remained close, and one day we decided to meet up for a long, overdue hangout. As the day came to an end, we snapped a picture together and I posted it to my social media account. My sister saw the photo, and her rage boiled over. That's when she sent me the message filled with the most vile, hateful things you can imagine. How dare you hang out with that loser after what he did to me? You're just as bad as him. No one cares about you, not even our parents. Remember that time you thought you could trust me with your darkest secrets? Well, I never cared. I laughed at your pain, and I still do. You're so weak, and you'll always be alone. Just do everyone a favor and end your miserable existence. Later that day, my mom walked into the living room, saw me crying, and just started laughing like a maniac. Her cackling echoed through the house, sending chills down my spine. I confronted my sister, my voice shaking with anger and hurt. Why would you say something like that when I've always been there for you? I even sent you money when our parents couldn't. You think you're some kind of saint, don't you? Well, guess what? You're not. You're just as messed up as the rest of us, and I'm tired of pretending to care about your feelings. Stung by my sister's cruel words, I sought out my mom, hoping to find some comfort and understanding. I knew she was crazy and delusional, but I thought maybe just this once, she'd have my side. Instead of the support I desperately needed, my mom's response was cold and dismissive. You brought this on yourself, she said, her tone icy and unfeeling. If you can't act proper in this house, then maybe you should just leave. The betrayal cut deep, and I could feel the last threads of my connection to my family beginning to unravel. The thing is, I still live in the same house with them, and I don't know what to do. My mom and sister seem to hate me, and it's just super awkward all the time. I've been thinking about trying to find my dad and maybe reaching out to him, but I'm not even sure if he'd want to be a part of this whole mess. Where should I go from here?